questions, our free live chat psychic reading connects you instantly with experienced psychics, ready to offer you personalized guidance and clarity in real time, whether you're curious about love, career, or life's biggest decisions. Our psychics are here to help you unlock your future and discover your true path. Experience the convenience of live chat, where you can ask questions and get immediate insights, tailored just for you. Don't miss out on this unique opportunity to connect with your inner self and receive the guidance you need. Subscribe now and never miss a live session. Start your journey towards clarity and peace today.
Hi, this is Cyclical where I do predictions of the future. If you'd like me to do prediction for you, let me know in the chat. Just a reminder that our show times are all listed on our website at cyclical.com. Of course, there's still some people pretending to be me. So before you put any money down on these fishy things that are floating around the internet, always refer to our website at cyclical.com just to make sure that it's us. Okay, with that said, let's get into the show. So it's a little bit of news out there that there's going to be some trouble with the Ethereum. It's not doing as well as anticipated with all the updates and all the wonderful things that are going on top of the Ethereum blockchain. Okay, there's always news out there that's basically talking about the downfall of Ethereum and this cryptocurrency is going to be taking over and blah, 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 blah. Ethereum is the chosen one. It is chosen by the big money. If you take a look at BlackRock, Fidelity, any of those, who are they investing in? Ethereum. They're not doing anything with Solana. They're not doing anything with Tron or anything like that. They're all putting their money into Ethereum. So this is a pretty good indicator of what's going to be moving forward. So I know there's a lot of news stories and videos and all that out there about Ethereum falling from grace and all that sort of thing. Let's throw some cards down, see what's going on with Ethereum. I know we got Ethereum in our bags. Hopefully you do too. You'd be crazy not to. Have a little bit of Ethereum in your bags as we move forward into time. Okay, for your portfolio. So, seems that the health is going to be a little bit down for the next little while for Ethereum. Just the way the market is. And we have a little bit of a downturn in the last little couple days, which we already predicted was going to be happening. Great buying opportunities for your Ethereum, your Bitcoin, and many other cryptocurrencies. If you look at the charts, Bitcoin, not Bitcoin, but Litecoin is, again, doing the opposite everything else. I wonder why. So you might want to have a look at that as well. That's one of the many coins, the 6 main coins that are going to be part of the new system that's being rolled out, as we all understand, as we move forward into the new era of cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology, that it's going to be Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, XRP, and Chainlink are going to be the main cryptocurrencies that are going to be heading up the new system, which has been talked about for many, many, many years. This has been the plan. So going with this cryptocurrency or that cryptocurrency that's not part of that, you're kind of taking your chances. And usually these are short-term cryptocurrencies, and you might get some gains out of it, but everything goes back to those main cryptocurrencies moving forward. It seems that the health is a little off right now, which is understandable. But the wealth in the next 2 to 3 months is going to be compounded in maybe 2 to 10 times what it is right now in the next couple months as we get into the Christmas months. And usually the cryptocurrency blockchain cycle always tends, several months after the happening, always tends to go up after a certain period of time. And we're getting into that range. We have this up and down, up and down, up and down. If you've been watching the cryptocurrency timeline, this is normal behavior for cryptocurrencies. And then it'll go like crazy. And that's what this card is. It's just waiting for those riches to come in. We got the pentacles, the farmer watching the pentacles, waiting for that crop to come in. And it's going to be very, very soon. I'm thinking in about 2 to 3 months time. So hopefully you're getting your cryptocurrencies and not doing anything foolish like selling it with knee-jerk reactions. We got at the end, this is the people that are part of the Ethereum blockchain. They're hanging on for dear life. We got the Four of Pentacles in that slot. Just about anybody who knows anything about crypto is hanging on for dear life. I know me and the wife, we're hanging on for dear life of our cryptocurrencies, and we don't budge. The wife won't let me. So, now she's very correct in that assumption that you hang on, because we've been through this a couple times for the cryptocurrencies up and down. It's nothing new. There's nothing new under the sun, as Horatio would say. And we're going through the same cycle yet again. Okay? So make sure you get your cryptocurrencies that you enjoy and stash them away safe and don't budge. Okay, let's get into the next one. Bitcoin cycles, which is basically what we've been talking about in a way. Bitcoin we're pretty much going through that cycle as is last time and the time before that. I think we've had 4 major cycles already. The 4 happenings, I believe we've only had 4. A friend at work goes, it'll never get to 100,000. Crazy Bitcoin person. He's a wonderful person to talk to at work. Of course, I remember back in the day when Bitcoin hit $600. That's when we got in. It'll never go to $2,000. Here we are, a couple years later. It's at 80. Well, this is Canadian prices. 80 grand, 79,000. $80,000. Cycle. Are we on track? Is it doing what it normally does? It's just shaking out all the weak hands, which is normal because people don't know how to play the game. Right? Hopefully you know how to play the game. Right now, I don't want to get Bitcoin. It's doing badly. No, this is the time to buy. Not financial advice, of course. When it's dragging through the mud and looks desperate, that's when you buy. My only concern is we don't have enough money to buy the dip right now. We got to pay off the bills and stuff like that. So that's my only worry. Don't have enough money to buy the dip. Darn it. So let's throw some cards down for the cycle that we're going through. Is it normal? Yeah, health is pretty much on track to everything else. We got the Empress, or the High Priestess, excuse me, which is order. It's always about order, and it's a little bit wonky at the moment because of all the other influences that come into the cryptocurrency as of late. The big boys, the banks, the countries that have been buying up Bitcoin like crazy, and people kind of ignore this. Oh, JB Morgan just bought some Bitcoin? Canada just bought up a whole bunch of Bitcoin? I'm going to go with the dog with hat crypto. I don't know why, but to each their own. Financial part. This is the financial part of the reading. We got the King of Pentacles. It's going to be coming up on top. As I've just said, it's about 3-4 months, Christmas time, into getting into the 2025. We're going to be having that wonderful cycle. That means I have to go back to work.
Virus is doing better.
Oh, yes, the wife had a tumble the other month ago. She's getting better, much better than what she was. As is Bitcoin. Okay, getting back on track. Bitcoin is going to be doing very, very well in the next little while. Don't sell. This is the time to buy, as my Bitcoin millionaire friends would say at the meetings. Buy. Okay? You got to change your thinking around. This is how you become wealthy. It's not an overnight thing. You're not going to become rich overnight. Okay? Cryptocurrencies has never been get rich scheme. Okay? It's all about longevity. It's all about buying on the dips or buying regularly, no matter what the price is. And a lot of people are going to be losing out on many of these because they're spooked, right? Because they think oppositely of what they should be doing. When it's dragging in the mud, that's when you buy. Okay? I have a friend at work. He always cries when the Bitcoin price goes down. Oh, it's not good. I go, when you're crying, that's when I'm buying. So always remember that when you're moving forward. So hopefully you got buying some cryptocurrencies if you can. Not financial advice, of course. That's what I'm doing. That's what me and the wife are doing when it dives. Let's get into the chat. Hopefully we got some wonderful questions. If we always have wonderful questions. What do we got? Hello, Quest. Bitcoin Cash going to 10 grand in 2030. Good possibility. I'm just watching the conversation my wife's having here with everybody on the side. Pops up on my side panel here. She's being sociable on the social networks. What? Bitcoin Cash, it is going to be doing well. I think it's going to be having a little bit of an incident buy between now and then, but it's going to be charging for it in a big way. I'm not sure if it's going to be 10 grand, but it's going to be fairly close. So if you're sitting on some Bitcoin Cash, what's the rule? Keep sitting on it. Okay? It's going to be charging forward. We got that Knight of Swords. It's going to be very, very swift after they fix all the kind of loose ends on the programming and stuff. And everybody's going to be hanging on and balancing their portfolios with Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin, BTC, and Ethereum. Hopefully you got all three of those in your portfolio and some Litecoin, because there's some big things that are going to be happening with the Litecoin as well. It's kind of the forgotten coin, but there's going to be a whole lot of things that are going to be attached to it. So, yeah, I'm expecting huge, amazing things for Bitcoin Cash in that period of time. Hopefully you got some BTC as well. Okay? What else we got? Mr. X, I do have some special spiritual powers and talents that you can see in me. Oh, do I have? Yes. Now, everybody has, this is the line I tell everybody. Everybody has abilities. Okay? You're only as psychic as you allow yourself to be. Okay? Depending on your upbringing or your thoughts on spirituality, that sort of thing, can hold you back. Okay? Everybody has psychic abilities. But not everybody goes through the cycle of learning and understanding how to use them because they're held back by beliefs. Okay? Sometimes if maybe you grew up in a Christian household and if you did anything out of the ordinary, you might get sprayed by water, holy water, that sort of thing. It's just misunderstanding of our true selves. Okay, we've been taught so long that it's bad to connect to these things, where it's actually very, very natural to be that way. Okay, you just gotta, what's the line? Get out of your own way. And you're going to be doing all kinds of wonderful things. On this channel, I'm going to be putting up little videos that help you along. I've decided to, instead of just crypto, a broader understanding of psychic abilities. So I'm going to be putting out videos that could be teaching you and helping you along the way of teaching you to be more yourself. Because your psychic self is you, okay? Not the mask that we wear to fit in with everybody else, okay? So be on the lookout for those videos going to be coming out very, very soon. I'm going to be working behind the scenes on those to educate and so you have a bigger understanding of the universe around you and you. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Andre and Yvonne. Will the first leg up on the bull run be around November, the top and a little retracement? Yeah, something like that. It would, I couldn't get it exactly. But yeah, now is the time of accumulation. Don't worry about everything else. Everybody tries to spin all the plates all at once. Just buy, if you can, and if you want to. Buy up all the big cryptocurrencies and everything else. Buy that too, but not in great amounts like you should be doing with Bitcoin and all that sort of thing. And just hang on, because it's going to be a crazy roller coaster ride for the next year or so. So if you keep hanging on, you're going to be rich. Hopefully that's okay with you. Okay, thank you for that. John Smith, if BTC in dollars raise, but the dollar currency crashes, have we made progress? Interesting. Yes. There's something that I said long time ago that Bitcoin will get to $1 million per coin. Okay? Not because Bitcoin is amazing, and it is, but it's because the fiat currency is so bad that you need a whole lot of fiat currency, US dollar, to buy one Bitcoin, because the dollar is crap. Okay? It's the same as gold. Gold will go up in price per ounce. I think it's what, 2,000 something dollars. Not because gold is amazing, it is, but because the fiat currency sucks so bad. So what would you rather keep all your wealth in? A little bit of gold or Bitcoin? I wish I had a gold coin. Or crypto. One's easier to carry around than $1 million to buy that loaf of bread, right? We're going to be getting into that Venezuela scenario where they weigh the money to buy the Subway sandwich instead of counting, because it's quicker. And this is why a lot of people in Venezuela use crypto, because it's easier to cart around than a wheelbarrow of cash. Okay? So yes, we are making progress. Okay? Thank you for that. Hey, Andre, is Dow Jones Industrial Index topping in the coming week? Yes. When the Fed does the cuts, they're going to be pumping more money into the index, right? That's our stock exchange market is held up artificially by printing money. If they stop that printing of money, it'll because the dollar is crap, right? Just remember this as we move ahead. Okay. Look for things that hold their value much, much better. And that's gold, silver, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, anything like that. That holds its value much better than anything else. And this coming time, all the rich people have done it. You should too. Just the FYI. Thank you for that. Will Shiba Inu fall below 0.0 soon? Yeah, probably. And then it'll go up again, and then it'll go down again, and up and down, and up and down. And if you watch that, if you watch the lines or the graph, you got to get seasick by watching it too closely. I think we got a couple million Shiba Inu. And we haven't really looked at it much. I think we made a little bit of money with it. But do I worry? No. Cryptocurrencies is the thing you hold and keep and all that sort of thing. If you're thinking of becoming rich from cryptocurrencies overnight, not going to happen. It's something that you hold. Because it's the thing, it's your hedge. Bitcoin, Shiba Inu is your hedge against the traditional market. It's you're placing your bet down that the rest of the regular currency market is going to crash. It's going to go to shit. And that's your safety net. Always kind of think of it that way. And I do think it's going to be a long journey for it. It is going to be going down in a little bit. So it's just going to be timing. About 2 months, it's going to be going this dip and then back up again. Because that's the cryptocurrency market. And then we're going to get people that are more and more excited about Bitcoin as it starts to go up. And you're going to see people take the money out of the altcoins and put it into Bitcoin. Happens every time. And then after that, you run out of Bitcoin to buy. And then everybody's going to be flooding into the altcoins because they missed out on the Bitcoin. And then you would have a altcoin season. That's usually when it happens. Okay? But yeah, be ready. Have some cash. Get ready. Not financial advice, of course. Will Ethereum rise more than BTC in the next 6 to 7 months? Yes, it's going to be doing that. Altcoins often go more quickly, percentage-wise, than Bitcoin. Bitcoin is just boop, 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 boop. When Bitcoin goes up, everything else kind of zips along behind it at a faster range. And 6 to 7 months is correct thinking. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Moral of the story, just keep sitting on it. The Shiba Inu developers kept holding back the treat token to the public. Okay? Which token could it? What will the mysterious token be? Oh. I'm picking up they're going to be not doing that for whatever reason. I know Shiba Inu has different tokens behind the main token to do different things. And I think they're going to be holding off on this for about 2 to 3 years. Okay? The tokens that they have out there right now, like Bone and Dig and all that, whatever, all the other little tokens that they have are the ones that are going to be doing all the work. I don't think they're going to be introducing any other token for about 2 to 3 years. Okay? Thank you. Oh, I'm in stereo. There. I got one too many of these. Haha, there we go. Will FUBAR coin in metal locus get to 10 cents?
Metallicus?
Italicus, like the band. Yeah. 10 cents. We'll one card this. Let's see what comes up. One card. King of Wands. It's going to take a whole lot of hard work for it to get to that. It will get to that, but not anytime soon. It's going to be like a couple years from now when it gets to 10 cents. Or longer. I saw number 3. So it could be 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, that sort of thing. So anything with a thing of 3. Is it 3 weeks?
Sure.
For timing. Yeah, sure. 3 weeks time when we're going to see that 10 cents. It's picking up a little longer, but it's close.
3 weeks to 3 months.
3 months?
Yeah, close to 3 months.
Kind of coincides with all the other cryptocurrency movement. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Andre and Yvonne. Which meme coin will do better? What? Beer or Matt? Where do they come up with these names? And why were we playing with meme coins? Unless you know how to play the game with meme coins, you're going to lose all your money. Because you're going to hang on to it too long. And you're going to miss the opportunity to cash out and make some money. And you're going to be sitting there with a less than 1 penny beer coin. But if I was to choose between these, and I don't play with meme coins because of their short term, and most of them are rug pulls, it'd be the beer. Okay? If you're going to choose one, go with the beer.
Beer sounds good.
Yeah, beer's okay. I'm not a drinker, so. Can I have a message, please? Do you see anything positive coming my way? Thanks. Of course. Depends on how you look at the world around you. And I think that's something we're going to be getting into, me and the wife. And tomorrow we're going to a new church service, and they talk about making lemons into lemonade. Focus, right? If everything falls apart on you, look for the opportunity that is within that. Okay? People, they lose all hope when everything falls apart. And then there's people that see that same situation and find great opportunities. All right? Making lemons into lemonade. So you got to change your thinking a little bit on that. Health-wise, you're going to be doing okay. I think there's going to be something that's going to be coming along that's going to be kicking your butt a little bit. But you're going to be getting through that, no problem. And you're going to be learning something from that in a big way. Financially, jobs, riches, that sort of thing. There's going to be some victories along the way for you. Something that you've been working on for quite some time is going to be gaining you some value. Okay. And there's going to be a situation with people that's around you that you thought was going to be an arduous journey, that you're going to have to work a whole lot to change it. Make sure you don't try to change people. But it's going to be a whole lot easier for them to go in alignment with you. Okay? It's a female energy that I have with that. You're kind of at odds, but then you see eye to eye on something, and it just works. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Andre. I asked the pendulum about an interview I had, if I will get the job, and it said no, which was right. When do you see me getting a job, or is it studying first? I have some where there's a job or a business opportunity that's around you. So keep your eyes peeled for a business type thing. And it can be something small. Some knitting, some crafty thing that somebody wants. My wife does that. Very crafty. She's made, what are they called?
Cutlery wraps.
Cutlery wraps. She's on the sewing machine and doing all that wonderful stuff. Oh, she threw one at me. Aha! So you open it up. This is, she gets creative. And this is a great lesson in life, is when all hope is lost, get creative.
You say I have no hope.
I did not say that.
Okay.
You're always looking for opportunities. Okay.
10 of them. 10
She made 10 of these.
different colors.
So pretend this is a knife or a fork. I'm going to put it in there. Okay. Or it could be your cutlery set for like when you go to work. And then you tie it up. Keep it safe. Make sure you wash the knife and the fork and all that before you put it back in. And you can cart your cutlery around.
So you don't have to use wood forks?
Yeah, you don't have, I don't know if your country, you have to use the wooden spoons and forks. You eat your thing and you get that taste of wood. Ugh.
They're useless?
And they're useless. You're trying to cut your steak with a wooden knife. You can bring your own. Aha. And that's where this idea came from. See, the wife sees a problem and she sees a solution and a potential money making opportunity. So if you want one of these, let us know on our website, email, and we can send you one of these.
For $10.
For $10 Canadian, so whatever that is in your money, we'll make a deal. Throw it back at her. Okay. So your great lesson from the wife today. She's going to sell them at work. Right?
Yeah, I also have poopy pouches.
What's that?
Poopy bag pouches
Poopy bag pouches
for your dog.
for your dog. So she saw crap. Yeah, crap everywhere. And she's making it into a money-making solution. The last person that we're doing a read. Look for opportunities. That's seeing an opportunity, right? And thinking, what's a solution? And possibly you can make some money from that. The wife does that all the time. Anyways, getting back to Daisy Chain's question. Health-wise, I think you're going to be doing okay, even though you have the devil card there. Just because there is going to be an opportunity that's going to be coming along. Go look wide and far, and I think you're going to be finding it. Just sharpen up that resume, and you're going to be finding some great opportunities out there. Okay? It's going to be very, very soon. I know in the UK you're having a whole lot of situations there. Can't go into detail because this is YouTube. But there's going to be opportunities that are around you. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled for them. And they are around you. So keep looking. Hopefully that helps you out. It's going to be in the next couple of weeks. Will the coin of gold industry, Sapphire Studios, do well? I like to see the world card. The world is your oyster. Not right away. It's going to be taking a little bit of time and rethinking of the approach that you got to be taking with this venture. Okay? You're going to have in business, this happens every time. What I thought was going to happen kind of doesn't happen. So you have to shuffle around everything. And I think that's going to be your venture right now. You're going to have to rethink the approach on bringing it to the public, and it's going to be working out for you, but it won't be for quite some time. So you're going to have to sit down with a pen and paper and think of ideas on how to change your approach. Okay? Think of the ways of, or in business, always think of what problem does this solve? Okay? What are problems people are having around this product, and how can we meet those needs? And I think when you start to think in those terms, it'll go off like gangbusters. Okay? And implement them. Hopefully that helps you out. Hi guys, what's the crypto market high for 2025? There's a high. The all-time high, probably 150,000 American, around in there, and then it's going to be going down a little bit. So about 150,000 American. Okay, thank you.
Crypto market?
Oh, crypto market high. It's like 2 trillion right now. Get the number 10. 10 trillion. Probably a little bit more than that. Hey?
That makes more sense.
Yeah, that makes more sense. It's a good thing the wife pointed that out to me. Too Bitcoin minded. 3 things that have come into my space over gold. First, got leaflet through door asking if you want to sell your gold. Second, a website called UK Bullion asking if people want to sell their gold. Third, Royal Mint. Oh, they're doing that trick again. They don't want people to have gold or any means of becoming rich. So, yes, they did that in India, actually. I have some people from India I talk to at work. They do it all the time. And of course, if you know anybody from India, they love their gold. Nobody's going to come between them and their gold. So keep hanging on to your gold. There's a shift happening. They know that people with gold will have power or wealth, and they don't want that. So hanging on to that gold unless you really need to sell some to pay some bills. Gold, silver. Yeah, same sort of thing. It's the old, this has happened before in history. Then they'll make it illegal. This is why you hear a lot of people from 1930s and on hid their gold from the government because of government shenanigans. This is why you should never trust the government. Did I say that out loud? So yeah, pay attention to this. You're going through that cycle. I bought Litecoin years ago at all-time high of 330. Are you seeing it going considerably higher than that? Yes, I do. Don't know whether to buy more at current price or buy something else. Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum are all awesome choices to buy right now. Or you could try Litecoin mining. And when you do Litecoin mining, you can do Dogecoin mining. That's how you get Dogecoin. People don't understand that. That's how come one of our friends became a Dogecoin millionaire. Because it was, when you set up your miner for a Litecoin, they have the option of, do you want Dogecoin too? And he just said, okay. And he threw it into another wallet. Didn't think anything of it. And there you go. Yeah, it is going to be going up in the next 2 to 3 years in a major way because it's going to be part of the new system. That's going to be awesome. It's in years, not days or months. It's years that we're looking at down the road for Litecoin, Bitcoin, and all that sort of thing. It's not an overnight thing. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Mortgage interest rates have dropped in the UK, and how will they go in 2025, 2026? Ooh, they dropped. Aha. I kind of figured this was going to happen. Because they got to move product. If bank is sitting on a lot of mortgages, it becomes very, very expensive. This is why they're get it out the door. And you're going to see that with a lot of companies as well. There's going to be a whole lot of confusion around this in 2025, 2026, as a lot of vacant housing is going to be a big thing. And they're going to have to bring those prices right down. Okay. So you were getting into that where mortgages are going to be dirt cheap. Housing is going to be dirt cheap in some parts of the world because if nobody's buying them, banks are making money. And it's more money to hang on to mortgages than to just give them away. And we're getting into that very, very soon. So get ready. How will Avalanche do in 2025? I think it's going to do rather well, actually. It's one of the altcoins that I do like because of what it does and its connection to BlackRock and all that sort of thing. I think people are going to be not looking at it for whatever reason, because there's going to be some troubling times in 2025 with some of the cryptocurrencies, but they're going to get reevaluated and put back into the system, and it's going to do very, very well. It's going to be a little bit shaky up into 2025. So keep hanging on to it. You're going to be fine. Hey, Andre, I have applied to new jobs recently to get some extra income. Any messages and cards on this? Yeah, right now is the time to really get creative and not only job finding, but business opportunities. Remember back in the day, a buddy of mine had a pickup truck, and we go down up and down back alleys looking for scrap metal. Put it in the back of the truck. You drive to what was the place called? Scrap metal dealer. I can't remember the name of it. In the way of the truck, then they subtract what you had in the back of the truck, blah, blah, and they give you the money. If you want to look for a quick way of making cash, that's one way. Back when they threw out hot water heaters with copper. They don't make hot water heaters with copper anymore. I think you're on the right track. You do have all the things in place. You're doing all the work. Make sure that you focus on exactly what you want. And it's going to be coming to you in droves. Let the universe... the universe is giving you messages already. Just follow through with them. Okay? And I think there's going to be some great job opportunities and business opportunities coming your way very, very soon. Just make sure you keep your eyes peeled. Okay? Thank you. Do you see me rich in the future? More important question is, do you see yourself rich in the future? You, okay? You have to remember reading. When I do a reading for somebody, it's when I pulled up the death card. Great change. An abrupt change in direction for you. When I do a reading for somebody, it's not, that's it. Okay? Once I give you information, you can change the outcome. I'm the early warning beacon. Don't go down this back alley because it may be bad for your health. Doesn't mean you go down that back alley. You go, oh, there's the back alley. Andre warned me about that. I should go down this other street. See what I'm getting at? You can change the outcome. No matter what the card says, it's not prophecy fulfilled. Or there be no reason for a psychic. Okay, this is what's going to happen to you. That's it. Sorry. Hopefully you got your health insurance in place. No, it's an early warning system. If you continue with what you're doing, yes, this will happen. But if you make a change, it could be just slightly changing. You can change the outcome. So when I ask the question, do you see yourself rich? Right?
Is he on the right track?
Are you on the right track? Well, if you're asking the question, you're kind of not focusing on what you want. Right? And what you're focusing on right now is not a good outcome for you. So change your thinking. Probably like when I pulled up the death card. Hey, there it is again. And it doesn't mean death. It means an abrupt change in direction. So if you start thinking differently, it'll change the outcome of where you are. I think you get it. It's just meaning you have to change your thinking. Okay? Instead of feeling defeated and all that sort of thing, change your thinking to a more positive and focus on exactly what you want and write it down. I have mine over there. And the universe, and after you start doing the work, the universe will give you the information that's necessary to achieve the outcome. Make sense? We're getting in a lot of traction, love, action, which always go together, and having a clear focus. So you're going to have to change. So yes, it's up to you though. Who are my main two energy guides? Please. Energy guides. Okay. That's a little different than your spirit guides, but same kind of idea. Yeah, I get a Frederick. I think he's a protector guy, Frederick. And I see a dove. Could be the name of the joy trail that's around you. We all have, how many guides is it? 12? Some say 7, some say 12. I think I have around 12-ish guides that I know of. You have to remember there's the main guides that help you out, like Frederick and Dove. I think that's probably the name. Dove.
No white dove.
White dove. Little white dove. There's your joy child. That help you out. That's their job. There could be many other guides that come and go depending on your circumstances that you're going through. So they could bring in specialists. Hey, Jerry, come here. He's going through this situation in life that you're an expert at. Okay, so you can help him out. As John Smith goes through this particular cycle in his life, they may need an extra guide to come in and help you out. Okay, but normally there's 7 guides that are assigned to you when you first come here. Okay, hopefully that makes it clear. So Frederick and Little White Dove. Hopefully that helps you out. Artists are making exclusive hip-hop music for Big Bud Token. Okay. Will it have a good effect on its price? Delete zeros. Sounds like a scam.
Sounds like a beer.
Sounds like a beer?
Beer.
Beer.
Related to beer?
Yeah, could be related to beer or the artists drink beer. Whatever. I see a half a zero. So
It might go up.
Might go up, shooting up, and then as is most meme coins. What happens a lot of the time, content creators like hip hop artists or YouTube creators like myself, I don't do this. We'll promote a coin to nauseum and getting everybody in a lather and buy the coin, and everybody buys into the coin, and then it gets to a certain point and then they do a rug pull. That's basically what I'm picking up for this. Be careful. Thank you. Which day is cheapest to buy BTC in the coming week? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Tuesday.
Earlier in the week.
Further in the week?
Earlier.
Or earlier in the week?
Yeah, you're right.
Tuesday. Good morning, Andre. Based on our last conversation, do you still see my mountain property being sold in September? September, October, somewhere in there. Correct. Or you change your thinking in that time period and something else is going to be happening along the way for whatever reason, and you choose to make some other kind of income from it in that time period. But I do think you're still in the pocket where you need to be to do that. Okay?
I think spring.
Spring?
Yeah. I see it thawing.
Thawing.
I don't know if they're in where it's snow.
If you have snow, it's when it starts to melt. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Andre, thinking about starting a couple online stores with my ideas. Just need funding. But things are still rough. Any advice from the spirits on the next week? 3 cards, please. A lot of work goes into online business. If you understand keywords and all that wonderful stuff, which can be very tedious. Just make it simple, keep it simple, as I've always told you. That takes a whole other part of understanding of making a business online. It's keywords and content creation and all that sort of thing, which is a lot of work. Okay, be careful. It can be very costly. So I'm not picking up that these things will do well. Okay, I have 2 pros that will help me cheap. Perfect. Because doing it yourself, start with 1. Get at least 200 to 300 keywords pointing to the website. And then I think you're going to be getting some pretty good traffic. Hopefully they know about unrelated keywords or related keywords, keyword search, glossary term search, and stealing other people's keywords from their website. I think it'll do well from there. And I think continuing with that, and they do all that, it'll do very, very well. Okay? Thank you. We held an injured hummingbird yesterday and it passed away. Do hummingbirds have souls? Yes. Do they reincarnate again as hummingbirds again? Depends on what tradition you're going with. Some say yes, and some say it's so fluid. So it could be a human, it could be an ant, it could be anything like that. I do think it's going to be another hummingbird later on. So there's so many outlooks on souls. My belief that once you're a bird, you continue to be a bird or another animal type. Okay? Hopefully that answers your question. Do you still see the crypto market going up in September, October, blah, 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 winter time? Yes. Be patient. Buy more. Thank you. Is that it?
Is that it? Okay.
Oh. Do I see Pi going above $35 once it's listed? Binance is rumored to list it first, been mining it now for 3 years now on my phone. I didn't think Pi was really a big thing anymore. No, it's not going to be going to $35. Maybe $10, $15 somewhere in there, and then it's going to be very, very quick. As soon as it hits the market, gets listed, it'll go up like crazy, and then it'll come right down. Always happens. So be mindful of this. Make sure you take some profit off the top when it does do that. Okay? Thank you. What's the best miner at this time? I'm not heavily into mining. Sorry. I'd have to ask my buddy Kevin. How will render do in 2024, 2025? Thinking of buying more render or AVAX? I think they're both do okay in the next little while. just because of their positioning and all that sort of thing. They're not meme coins. And I think they're going to be having a place within the cryptocurrency space at large. Exact prices, I do not know, but I do think they're going to be doing very, very well. Okay, thank you. What happened to the bull run? Well, we've had little mini bull runs, but we haven't. It's usually later on in the Christmas season, around Christmas. This is what they call the accumulation period, where you keep buying. My husband wants to invest in some stocks. Is Coinbase stock a good choice? Or Nvidia? I think there's going to be some trouble with Nvidia. I don't know how to pronounce it. Nvidia. Is it too late? I think they're going to be on the down curve in the next little while. That one, but Coinbase, they're okay. I wouldn't put everything into it, but put a little bit into that, put a little bit into the video when it comes down, just like cryptocurrencies, and then it'll start to go back up. It may take a long time for it to come back up because of everything going on in the world, but if you sit on it, you'll be okay. This is what the rich people do all the time. All the rich people have pulled their money from the the stock market. Warren Buffett and all them have pulled their money out of the stock market. They must know something, right? Then they wait and they wait and they wait and they see that it's pennies on the dollar and they put it all back in and they wait 7-8 months or years, and they're multi-trillion millionaires. Okay, that's the game. When will Shibarium start its massive burn mechanism for Shiba Inu? I get the number 10. 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, 10 years. Why did I throw 4 cards instead of 3? All questions from the universe. It's going to be a long period of time, actually. That's probably why I did the 4th card. Everybody's going to be focusing on other things other than Shiba Inu for the next little while. So it's going to be a whole lot of hard work that's going to be put into that. It's already ready. They're just waiting for the opportune time to put it out there. And it's probably during the next bull run or shortly after. Okay? Thank you for that. So people take the cream off at Christmas then? Some will. I won't. I'll just buy more. But yeah, that's normally what you do when it goes up and everybody buys in at the top and they sell it at the bottom. You know, that scenario. That's probably when you lick your ice cream. Okay? Thank you. Christmas time. Walmart. Their stocks. Sell or hold? I have some Walmart stock. I keep forgetting about it. Hold. It's going to be one of the few things that survives. That's it for today. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Be on the lookout for those wonderful videos for teaching psychism, along with our regular live show. If you'd like a personal reading with me, make sure to go to psychicreadingsbyunder.com, where all that information is there. If you would like to get a Reiki healing or a reading or a cutlery holder, make sure you email me and I'll pass it along to the wife. That the information is at our website as well. If you like to protect your cryptocurrency in the best possible way, not in an ETF or an exchange, you put it in your own cold storage wallet like a treasure, which we have for sale on our website. So make sure you check that out. If you should happen to purchase one from us, know that we make a little bit of money from that purchase. Okay, with that said, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future.